The epic conclusion to a great year of comeback. Greetings, years like. I am 1up26, aka Dark Spectre, and welcome back to the final 2015 Bionicle review. This one is on Maskmaker vs. Skull Grinder. Now, as usual, let's look over the box. This is actually a proper box that we've gotten, not like what we've gotten before with a pseudo box canister. We got Lego Bionicle 8-14, 07095, 171 pieces, which is the most. Maskmaker vs. Skull Grinder. In the back, we have the features, including the Mask of Creation. And then we have the comic, which shows that Kolta has the Mask of Creation, Akimu gets it back, and becomes... yeah, he gets it back. Anyway, let's open this bad boy up and let's see what we got. This is the proper box so far, so let's see. Surprisingly, only 3 bags, but that's okay. Yeah, the instruction booklet is kind of crumpled up, but I can work with that. No biggie. Alright, we got a ton of content here. 171 pieces is right. It sure looks like it. But before we can dive in, and we can see the usual crown of this set, let's go over the instruction manual, which is crumpled, but that's okay. So we have a better look at the comic, crumpled. Basic build, crumpled, crumpled, crumpled. Surprisingly, this part isn't crumpled. How many times have I said crumpled now? Including that time. Then we have this little poster with Kolta versus Akimu and Tahu over the Mask of Creation. We didn't have the combination model for Skull Scorpio versus, with these two, we get this combination model. They have an advertisement for all the 2015 winter sets. And then one Lego. And this is one messed up instruction booklet. Hopefully I can flatten this out. I'll work on it in a bit. So, as usual, let's get the basics out of the way. The first one of them being the basic skeletal piece. The body piece in silver. I'm not sure if Akimu has one. Oh wait, he does. He has the XT4 one, which that's pretty dainty. Let's see. We also have, let's see, gather all these up. This one you'll probably have to do a lot of sorting. We also have a few bone pieces in translucent blue, a few more of those. We have 4 more of these little ones in the same color. We then have some in, or at least one in translucent orange, so that's nice. We also have a few of the armor pieces. We have one size 3 and one size 4 in the same color, which is very nice to have. Then we have a mix of these armor pieces in orange. We actually have 5 size 4 armor pieces in that color. Of course, we got the hands in translucent orange. I think we also have them in blue, don't we? No, we just have them in silver for Akimu, but that's okay. Let's see, what else? And there's a ton of this stuff in here. We have one of the chest armor pieces in gunmetal with Kolta's or Skull Grinder's print, which looks very, very nice. A bit asymmetric, but for the most part it's very symmetric. And of course we have the black feet from Invasion from Below for Colta in black. And that looks like about it for new pieces, or at least returning. Recolors, we have a ton of those. Or at least not a ton, but we have quite a number. Oh, we also have some armor pieces in gold. 2 size 3 and 2 size 4. So that's nice to have. Actually, I don't see any new recolors. That's quite a shock. Oh, and as a returning piece, we have this buzzsaw piece, which we've gotten many times before, which I believe were first introduced in Power Miners, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But it's nice that we have that. Oh, we also have some bigger, at least one of these in silver, so it's nice to have. And that's about it, as far as I can see. Oh, there's another one. 2, I was right. Now, new pieces, we got a ton of those. So, to start off, we have 4 bone pieces in silver, which will go on Colta. And, let's see. We also have an armor add-on, the new armor add-on in gold. We also have these add-ons, which I believe are originally from the Chima sets, I'm not sure. We have 2 of those in gold, which is nice. We also have this set, which this originally supposedly came from one of the Lego Elves, or Disney Princess lines of sets. But we have that in gold, which actually looks really nice. We have these 2 pieces, I'm not sure how to describe them, but we have them in translucent blue, which that's very, very nice to have. We also have the 6-shooter piece in that same color, along with the light gray center, which I automatically put that in. We have, oh, these are new. We have 2 of these little hook or horn pieces in black. I'm not sure where these originally came from, but I'm sure somebody will say so in the comments. Would like to see where these came from. We also have 4, either 3 or 4, there's only 3. 3 of these armor add-ons in gunmetal, which are good. You know, it's like I keep saying nice to have, but, you know, it's how it is. Nothing you can really do. Woo. We also have the ribcage piece in the nice translucent orange. We also have 2 of the new heads and 2 of the new eye stalks, one in translucent lime green and one in translucent orange. So that's good. We also have this mask, which is a variant of the Skull Villain mask. This is the one that's on Skull Warrior. This one is in silver. Oh wait. We also have the new sword piece in silver. We got one of those. And we got 3 of these new axe pieces, which were in Skull Basher and Skull Scorpio in silver. So, very nice. We also have the Protector mask. This one is kind of like the Protector of Ice. It's translucent blue, but with gold painted on instead of white, which is a good thing to have. And then, the Piece de la Resistance, the Mask of Creation. This is the one thing that everyone has been looking forward to. The detail on this is amazing. You have to see it in person to really appreciate it. Well, most people don't like that it's kind of gappy in here, but that's okay. Now that we looked at every piece of this, let's build Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder. are. Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder. aka Akimu versus Kolta. Very good sets, I have to say. Very, very good. Let's go over each one of these individually. For Akimu, he has the gearbox, which can make him move his arm, his hammer arm, up and down. He uses 3 of these little gears, which gives him enough friction. Which, honestly, I don't think he needs it. He also has his little saw shield, which spins really, really good, as you can see here. With the centerpiece, it actually looks good. Of course, his color scheme is really nice, with a combination of gold and translucent blue. I'm kind of adjusting this, but we'll get to this part later. Now on to Kolta. With Kolta, we have, the usual stuff. We have both gears. Although with this one, surprisingly, his arm cannot support this weapon. Like, if you set it down, it'll just eventually go back down. So, sadly, Kolta cannot support his arm. I think they would have put maybe 4 the little gears in there instead. That probably would have helped. And then the piece of resistance, the Mask of Creation. It is on this stand, which is supposed to represent power. On his little pool of light, I would assume. I'm just taking a guess. Though with the way it's supposed to be, it kind of forces the mask to not stay up. Unless you do that, it'll just gravity will take place and want to make it go down. Which, that's kind of a shame, but if you just do this slightly, just very slightly, and then put the mask on the stand. There we go. Then it works. Problem solved. Of course, with this mask, you can put it on Kolta like he does in the animation. And you can do that. And it looks kind of odd with the horns. And of course, then Akimu later claims it. Then he puts the mask on himself, which is what everyone's been wanting. Now that is a mask maker. There's a mixed reception with the Mask of Creation saying this is a bit too gappy, but I really don't see that as a problem. I mean, this actually looks great on Akimu. Some say it looks weird, so they prefer to have his protector mask, which, that's all fine and dandy. It's personal preference. So, what do I think of Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder? This is a very, very nice set. I have to give LEGO credit for a lot of this. This is what symbolizes a grand finale. The main villain versus the original Mask Maker for the all-powerful Mask of Creation. This is what you call a good comeback. Trying to make get Kolta in a certain pose. Because I'm odd like that, but that's okay. There we go, that looks good. So, this is a really good set. I recommend it. You get 2-in-1 bundle, which is nice, and you get the all-powerful Mask of Creation. This set, I believe, goes for $30 or $40. It's one of those prices, but this is a really nice set. And before I sign off, actually, there's one more thing I want to do. And here they all are. As cramped as they are, we have every single set now from 2015 of Bionicle. Great comeback year. Now, I'm actually going to do a separate video for my reflection of the whole year, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to check out my gaming channel, Dark Spectre, for more content. And as always, this has been 1UP20x26, aka Dark Spectre, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Ciao!